Have you got the memo? Game mechanics are sexist. Yeah, yeah. They said it. Game mechanics are sexist, and they call themselves a game pop culture critic, a game critic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that it's silly. Everything about these people are just sexist. Even game mechanics. You know, when you talk about game mechanics, technically, you're talking about the way that you're going to implement the game implements its systems. Like in Over Battle, how it's going to implement the RTS feature and the turn-based battle feature in its battle mode, or um, whether your system in a tactics game like Final Fantasy Tactics do the flanking system in which whether you're going to attack from the behind or you're going to attack from the sides or going to attack from the front will determine on whether your attack will succeed based on the percentage or it isn't. But saying that the game mechanics is sexist, it shows that how ignorant that they are when it comes to games, especially when it comes to game development. They talk about game mechanics being sexist. What? Because just binary is just sexy? I know that this topic is slow overdue, but it's just worth discussing because when you talk about game mechanics, I already talk about how game the simple term when it comes to game mechanics. And if that's the case, the game mechanics, the tactics, the turn-based tactics RPG system, a battle system of Kudelka will be sexist too. Because Kudelka is a gypsy that sold her body to survive when she was a child? What? Just do this. Don't talk about game mechanics and call it sexist just because a female character is apparently over sexualized. Don't tell me to that. Don't tell me that in my face, because you apparently, you you being a SocJus, or especially of course a feminist, if you may, a modern day feminist, loves to buy lingeries and make poses, nude poses, and of course, exploiting yourself, making yourself a victim. You don't talk shit about that. Over sexualized. What are you, a puritanical hypocrite? Just light it up, will you? Game mechanics being sexist. You obviously don't know shit about game development. It shows. Like, really. Can you please read Rat Coaster's A Theory of Fun, if you may? Just please do yourself a favor and call that book afterwards misogynist. Yeah, because apparently a white man wrote that book and talks about mansplaining female game developers or teaching them on how to do a fun game mechanic because it's sexist. I had enough, but but I digress. I'm going to have a discuss. Maybe next week I'm going to start on discussing storytelling tropes and question whether it's sexist or not, because these same people are having these pathologies that every trope in storytelling, in every lore in literature, is just sexist to women and exploiting them as objects. Let's just do that. Anyway, I'm Homer, and you know what? There's nothing sweeter than calling one person dumb for the sake of being dumb, especially when it comes to game mechanics. You know what I mean?